no point of being shook when you shook Goliath. The streets cold, cold-blooded, I need iron and it's ironic. Won't stop till I'm iconic, till I run this shit like I'm Sonic. All that mumble rapping is dead, let's be honest. If you need a hook, here go a book, hooked on phonics. Cause I rap tight over your head like a boning. Smash mics, get some bread, then I flown it. If the math right, we way ahead, you niggas on me. Last night she said I'm the goat and roll like a pony, nigga. She my new addition, my tenderoni, nigga. If you don't smell when I'm cooking, you a jabroni, nigga. Yeah, that's how we on it, nigga. Don't keep on calling, I have a home by the morning, nigga. You know why, you know why. See, tonight I'm coming home.
Back to the city where I came from, nigga.
So I could claim the throne.
Make a name for yourself or remain nameless, nigga.
If you don't, you'll never know.
How you gonna have a chance if you never take one? How you gonna have a chance if you never take one?
How you gonna have a chance if you never take a chance? I meditate on it every now and then. If you stay on your job, you'll never be late again. Cause that 9 to 5 ain't really the place for him. Gotta go up, I gotta go up. Ain't no Peter Pans in the hood, you gotta grow up. I've been down bad, trying to get my lottery up. Who put the town back on the map? Gotta be us, facts. Anyone opposed to it, go do it. Gotta eat, so the fuck up in the road and drove through it. It's been weeks, couldn't sleep, everybody goes through it. Smell of victory is sweet if you just put your nose to it. Like some pussy on the sheets when you first exposed to it. Like a fucking quart of water when you push a hole through it with your teeth. Trying to get a taste of the cold fluid. In the middle of the summer, bodies drop like clothes do. Made me think, what the fuck I'm really coming home to? The shit is deep. See, tonight I'm coming home.
Back to the city where I came from, nigga.
So I could claim the throne.
Make a name for yourself or remain nameless, nigga.
If you don't, you'll never know.
How you gonna have a chance if you never take one? How you gonna have a chance if you never take one?
How everybody doing tonight? We gonna wait for at least 10 people to get into the room, and while we do, who we listening to now? Bam.
One time. Arthur. Yeah. Now look, I'm trying to balance out this vision while I still can. Stuck in this jam, trying to expand throughout this bullshit. I still stand, man, and that's just the way that it goes sometimes. Some people don't want to see no one shine, and that's a shame, but that's what it do.
I don't know why it's being special. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, that one.
While I still can, stuck in this jam, trying to expand throughout this bullshit. I still stand, man, and that's just the way that it goes sometimes. Some people don't want to see no one shine, and that's a shame, but that's what it do. Sad, but it's true. I put no stock in that which is fraudulent. I got a knack for the truth. Back to the booth, now let me reposition. Alright, and I figured it's time to get this shit in order. Let's get it right. All I hear is bad news reporters. Why? In this world I see faces constantly changing, lost in this maze and exhausted. It's making me face the equation. It's life on occasion. It's like one big rotation, stuck in flight and I can't quit. Not at all. These words been on my chest. I'm glad I got it off one time for the purpose when I talk. Let me get this off. Ride out. V2. I done worked until my hands callous. I got a love and hate relationship with this city, I can't stand Dallas. Nah, let me not say that. On this road I done seen more wheels going circled than past Jack. I wonder, will they play that? When? Once I lay flat, go open the archive, that's my vault, where the safe at. Don't put me 6 feet, put my body in ashes. I couldn't imagine being stuck in the casket. They thought I was writing bars, nah, this is my will. In the Arthur James project, I let you know how I feel. In the true form value one, that let you know that it's real. So don't ever mistake a bar for something solid. solid and still, that's real. And lately I ain't just been motivated, I still got the passion that ain't never changed. Broken and shaken, now I just look at things a little different. What's the end game? What's the use in spitting gas if they don't hear the shit flame? I used to care less, now I think a lot though. Built this foundation, now I'm undecided on the top floor. Just trying to reconsider the architecture. I take my pen and pad and walk to the podium so I can start the lecture. Nah, let me digress, I could've been anywhere but here right now. So I feel like I'm blessed, this all finesse. This is all a punch in. They told me if you don't try hard enough in the end, then you might be reluctant. Spoken word before I meet the end. Trying to formulate this plot, can't stop, will I sink or swim? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Yeah. Yeah. That's a wrap. Yeah. Ride out. Ride out. Ride out.
I know you got enough power. Hey, Indigenous 56 acres. 56 acres. I don't have my glasses on. You have to excuse me.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna step out of my element and I'm gonna just triple fold through the whole thing. Show you how I do. Look. Pay me or pay me no attention. I ain't got the time to listen. I've been out here gritting, I'm slacking. It's drinking my system, I feel it. The big homie told me to kill it. It's all or nothing, no discussion. Catch a nigga causing ruckus, hollering, fuck it. Pull off in the bucket. That what you don't understand, don't try to judge it. That what you don't understand, don't try to judge it. Just roll with the punches. They stuck in the same lane, it's so redundant. I'm thinking like, what's their major malfunction? I'm wondering. Beat get a thunder kick, tell them right out when I'm done with this shit. I don't know what got into me. Feel like a ravenous symphony. RP pops on like yickety. Listen, we been had the vision, we see it in 3D. Believe me, don't rappers out here just like C before. No, I can't rock with them, but to each his own. You can do you, I'ma do me regardless. Call me the art, then call me the marksman. Watch them how they move, watch how they save face. Talking all that shit, so I made space. Nigga name Tone, but he tone deaf. Give him 3 bars, but that's all he get. Hold up, what else? Nigga not run with it. Magnifying glass to an ant, let the sun hit it. Yeah, I said 3, you don't get the 4th. I don't do the back and forth. It's all or nothing, no discussion. Catch a nigga causing ruckus, hollering, fuck it. Pull off in the bucket. That what you don't understand, don't try to judge it. That what you don't understand, don't try to judge it. Yeah. Nigga, don't even ride out. Just stop. Cut the beat off. It's levels to this shit. Stop. Okay. Stop. Right there. Think about it.
Well, I would hope everybody trying to be in their own lane.
The Arthur James.
Well, I just want to say that it seems like Eugene has given up just a smidge because he he been trying to crank up to go live all day, trying to psych his own self up to go live. To be more accurate, it's quite sad and pretty pitiful, if you want to know the truth. But we got 27 minutes of torture ahead of us, family. So take your Tylenol, go on your restroom break, and we gonna get started. And I don't know how y'all could ever call these roast sessions endorsement or advertisement. No, there is a Nature Boy commercial on Big O, and they over there dancing, and the comments roasted the shit out their asses. It's hilarious. Look, I had to do a double take. I saw that joint. I was like, ain't that nigga in jail? That nigga in jail. So I had to look again. Hey, Cashapp, Shalom. I had to look again, and I was like, that is Nature Boy. Remember when he was wearing them dangling cross earrings and shit? And apparently somebody done clipped that shit out and made a commercial on for Big O. It's a Big O commercial. But the comments are still there from the live. So you can see them roasting the shit out of Nature Boy and Co. in the comments. Yo, I'm stalling for time like I always do because I hate
blessings in abundance, brother Bright.
Bastard. No, he was supposed to go to sounding day on 420 and court was supposed to start tomorrow, but the prosecution asked for a continuance. They asked for a continuance and they got it extended. Mm-hmm.
And I'm here to talk to you about the real truth.
Big
The
lip.
real truth is when you get student loan, you can't get a refund. That's the real truth.
Pause. We ain't even 1 minute into the video. He said the truth is if you can't get a student loan, he said the truth is if you have a student loan, you can't get it. Look, Shell, for 2 weeks before the last sound that they was supposed to start, they was filing subpoenas, depositions, all kind of shit. So I don't know. Put a 1 in the chat though, if you remember that live he did where he said that he fixed that boy credit by getting his money back from the school. Remember that? And he read out that email, and that email was from the Board of Education. So now you saying can't nobody get their money back from a student loan. I'm not even wasting my energy no more. We just don't go
Everything they promise you, you don't get a
really
refund.
dumb. Then
The real truth is when you sign up for PayPal or Stripe or Square, when they so-called got an issue with you, they'll freeze your account, but they'll allow the money to keep coming into the account while your account is frozen. What kind of scam shit is that? If they don't like you, if they don't like your business practice, if they feel like you're a suspect, if they think you're doing
Indigenous 56 Ace, nothing that you have said in that chat has corresponded with what has come out of my mouth. Therefore, you got a couple of options. You got the door and you got the window. Other than that, I'm not worried about it because I'm not trying to sit up here and read incomprehensible shit because it's put together in an incomprehensible way while I sit up here and listen to this incomprehensible bastard that's selling people credit restoration microwaves. Put your dollar in your microwave and see what happened to that motherfucker. At your best, the edge is going to curl up and brown. At the worst, that shit going to catch a fire. Oh, Lord, it's a fire.
something that bad or egregious, or they're paranoid of you, how come they keep collecting the money instead of just stopping money coming in and going out? Why would they stop you from paying yourself out but still collect your money?
And then you want to come
So they'll
in
take
trying to sound
they'll take the money coming from your.
You coming up here trying to sound woke. Once you find out everything, this is not the goddamn Matrix. It ain't Total Recall. See, that's what's wrong with their asses now. Hey, Alan. That boy anemic. But no. Go to Hotel Central with that bullshit. I'm not in the mood today. Oh, you talk about your damn phone. My bad, dude. Hey, Onslaught. We used to the trolls coming over here. We did a York stream on Thursday, and you talk in York speak, but maybe that's the phone. Somebody to talk the phone to Wappy, and somebody called aloud. I get in a bad mood when I have to listen to this bastard. Y'all have to excuse me. I be jumping all off the handle.
Yourselves, but they won't let you access it. But you guys don't get upset with them. You guys don't get upset with them. You see how that works?
See, I have to
What's
pull
up with
this
the
back because this
abundance?
Negro really sat up here and said that you can't get your money back from a student loan, and he sat up here. Them two lies he done told. Don't sit up, Dick. But he was lying last time. Yeah, he lied in this one. Goddamn it. That's my point.
And I'm here to talk to you about the real truth. The real truth is when you get student loan, you can't get a refund. That's the real truth. After everything they promise.
He just said when you get a student loan, you can't get a refund, right? So what was that? A couple of months ago when he was sitting up there talking about He had got all that boy money back for him, and that boy got a refund from the school. Schools have education in them. Education.
I promise you, you don't get a refund. The real truth is when you sign up for PayPal or Stripe or Square, when they so-called got an issue with you, they'll freeze your account, but they'll allow the money to keep coming into the account while your account is frozen.
Yo, because you was set up as a business and you was taking payments, and then all them folks started talking about they didn't get their product back.
What kind of scam shit is that? If they don't like you, if they don't like your business practice, if they feel like you're suspect, if they think you're doing something that bad or egregious, or they're paranoid of you, how come they keep collecting the money instead of just stopping money coming in and going out? Why would they stop you from paying yourself out but still collect your money? So they'll take sales. They'll take the money coming from your sales, but they won't let you access it. But you guys don't get upset.
The only people I think got refunds was them people that got them partial refunds from the attorney lady, Shabazz, Iki Shabazz, and the people that was you doing too much, entirely too much. Back up. She was trying to steal my sucker, y'all. You were born a birth scam, polite. Did you know? Right, Onslaught. And then he tried to blame everything. That Negro said a couple of streams ago, I don't know if you was here for that one. He said, if I was lighter, I'd have more subs. You just be light, ugly, and scamming men. I don't make the news. I just report that shit.
You guys don't get upset with them. You see how that works?
No, we get upset with them. We just don't cuss them out to their face. We can wait till they get off the phone and we cuss them out. Motherfucker.
What's up with the overdraft fees? Give you the opportunity to go negative into your account, but then do it on a predatory lending level where they're charging you excessively, charging you about $35 a day on their overdraft.
No, that's a return.
So if you don't pay them in 10 days, you owe them $350, but they were nice enough to give you the opportunity to go negative 100.
Right.
So $100 can cost you $350.
Yo, I just
plus you still have to pay back the $100.
I can't. I was disappointed.
These are the issues that I'm talking about. You guys gotta wake up.
Steph.
You guys have to wake up.
No,
and
wait.
See what real con artists are.
I got one. The ugly monologues.
Talk about you getting approved for a house that costs $500,000. Now you can't get approved for a business loan for $10,000. Most of you can't even get $10,000.
I forgot to tell y'all the title of this shit as to why I titled this shit this. Hold on, let me put it back up. Look, it is sad because he had to work himself up to go live. You can ask Jaded with Jaded slide through. The name of this one is There Is a Script Written for You to Fail. Iggy, did you rewrote some old shit, didn't you?
From a business loan, but they will approve you of a house, and if your credit score is low, they'll help boost your credit score up so you could be approved for a house. $500,000. But do they give you the $500,000 in your hand so then you can buy the house? No, it's electronic. But guess what? The second you miss too many mortgage payments, then the money becomes real. You have to give them real money to get out of that situation. They approve you for $500,000. Nobody will even give you 10 or 20 grand for your business, but they will give you $500,000 or more loan.
He just dragging out the
or be approved for a house. And the
But
money
look at it
becomes
this
real
way,
every
Def
time
Chef.
you
If
make
he
a
take it to
payment.
trial, we can
You
laugh.
think that
'Cause
shit
it's
was real
probably
prior?
gonna be on Zoom.
Let's say I want to send some money
We'll
to
be here
Africa. Shit, I'm in
for
California. Let's
every
say I want to
court
send
day
some
that we
money to
can
New York,
swing.
Western Union, or MoneyGram. Why are they charging me significantly more money to press enter on their computer as if someone's carrying the money? We have to pay someone to carry the money. You see what I'm talking about? These are the people
No,
you
I
need to worry
don't,
about,
because
because when
that's
I'm
not why
fixing
they
people's
have
credit,
that at. They don't
I'm
have
constantly
carrier
seeing the
pigeons that deliver the
same
money. They
ass
have people that deliver the money to the
institutions
ATMs.
doing wrong by my people, and then my people turn around and be
Hey,
skeptical when they have
Buccaneer.
to pay me $2,000. I'm like, bro,
Right. One
hey
time the
Brody,
nigga
I ain't the
had
one
really
that put
got
you in
evicted.
$80,000 debt for so-called education that's not paying you back. How many of you got
Don't spend your
emails
money
from
at
Wells
college,
Fargo or Bank
y'all.
of
He wants you to
America or
spend it with
Chase talking about
him.
a class action lawsuit that you may be entitled to because they've been doing some underhanded
Who the
stuff?
fuck is you
But
now,
guess what?
JG
They still
Wentworth?
live for people to open up accounts with them another day. But we're hard on each other. And I talked to the drug dealer, and the drug dealer says he
Oh,
wants to
so
invest, but he's just
wait.
worried about the risk.
Here go the here goes the premise. Since big business is screwing you, you shouldn't have no problem when I screw you too. That's called non-consensual. Yo, it ain't even him dragging. This one was on the prosecution. But if I think it's what I think it is, it's his fault. It's him fault. It's Mr. Ugly fault. You know that boy is ugly. Right, Usla, exactly. And why you get mad when I scam you? You don't get mad when you get the... He been ranting about a damn checking an overdraft fee for like a month now. Did somebody not pay you because, or did you overdraft somebody you account, Eugene? Is that what? Did you overdraft Mayweather shit, dude? I'm just speculating here now. Don't nobody run off and be like, yeah, Tripsy said no, I'm just playing. Look, that boy trying to delay the inevitable, but when it come for his ass, it's gonna come with interest. Trust and believe that shit. And 9 times out of 10, Onslaught, he been flashing expired credit cards.
My man, you're risking your life selling drugs. Between the competition, the police that want to incarcerate
he wearing
you,
old hand-me-downs. He just snatched the one of Eminem was
just
probably like, I just got that do-rag, polite.
your soul. You're taking a big, selling them damn drugs, then investing in yourself on a day-to-day basis. And for the women that's out there prostituting themselves, or the women that's there stripping, talking about they worried about the risk. But
Do
damn,
you know where your side pocket
you risk people
is?
trying to follow you home. Overzealous whoremongers that
You ain't
really
even
believe
saying
you.
it right. It's not hood. It's whoremongers. Emphasis on the whore. Whoremonger. Gotta enunciate, nigga.
When you made them feel good about themselves, like you really wanted to be intimate with them, and then some of them can't get enough. You take a bigger risk with those jobs than you do investing in yourself.
You know
It's time
what?
to wake
I
up,
would
man.
agree with you if I went and bought some actual
So
stocks
yes,
and
what I offer
bonds
you
and not spend
is
$2,000 with your ass.
the credit restoration microwave.
There you
You
go
invest
again.
$2,000 into yourself. We remove negative items off your report. We add.
Let's say this together, family. Credit restoration microwave. You know what? Y'all all need to be identified. You don't come in here till I go live lately. You trying to bug me for your PlayStation? Because I'll fight you. You know what you need to be doing? Washing your hair, because it's almost time for bed. You made me forget what I was finna do, dude. See, that's what I'm talking about, yo. No. Every time you ask me, that's going to push it back further. I would suggest you quit asking me. It's detrimental to your gaming time. My bad, y'all.
Add positive items to your report. We boost your credit scores,
Then
we leverage the results so that you meet the criteria to be approved for anywhere between 50 grand to 300 grand that you don't have to pay back. You get a caseworker assigned to you that's going to deal with your credit exclusively and immediately. You also get me as your mentor, whereby I give you a wide range of ideas.
Somebody said they called you 37 sometimes and you ain't never answered the phone,
grow it into a larger amount. Then
and
lastly, you're going to have the website where you can track your results. You can see the negative items as we remove them, and you can see the positive items as we add them. What we're sending out is compendiums, memorandums, and affidavits on your behalf. Compendium means it must be remembered. Memorandum means it must be remembered.
It don't matter how many clear your throat or say
Compendium is a question and answer.
Saying the wrong words for that.
We're asking them questions and then we're answering them on their behalf, honestly, to show them the illegitimacy of the debts that people are claiming that you owe. Okay? So you go to brother, POLIGHT45@gmail.com, and you leave your full name and phone number when you're ready to invest in yourself. And that's not something that we do often in our community.
You know what? This Negro saw CRM and was like, you know what? I'm going to call it credit restoration microwave. And people fell for it. And now we got to sit up here and listen to this freaking drivel.
You know, we're used to so-called saving. I can't
stand Eugene, y'all.
But we have to make saving synonymous with investing. Otherwise, what you're doing is just putting money aside so you can spend it eventually and don't get a return on your monies. That's kind of wild. Okay, so you're going to go to brother, POLIGHT45@gmail.com. You're going to leave your full name and phone number whenever you're ready. I just put the email right there. When you're ready to invest $2,000 into yourself to ensure that you get access to at least 6 figures that you don't got to pay back, then what we're also going to do is make sure you get access to credit cards without the implications. What I mean by the implications, I'm talking about credit cards where you don't have to have your reporting take place. So you could turn off credit card reporting with the right credit cards, like the smart credit cards. You could turn off credit reporting. Also, credit cards whereby you have larger amounts of money.
It coming up real soon, baby, real soon. Oh, Risley, email me later and remind me that I wanted to hit you up about something. Hold on, I'll tell you exactly. Okay, so that's the wrong one. The next sounding day is going to be July 3rd at 9 a.m. So sounding day is June 22nd at 9 a.m. Yep. Ooh, Cupcake. That boy will never leave you alone. That nigga will be calling you from jail.
Right.
Yes.
And not only can you turn off the credit card reporting, which is powerful, but you also get no late fees. So imagine having credit cards where you don't get late fees and you can turn off credit card reporting. What you have essentially is an investment vehicle. This means that now you have a tool that you can use to invest in yourself almost without
basically 56 days. He all wrong. Just everything that nigga do is wrong.
Okay?
He wake up in the morning, that's wrong.
Make things easier.
He open his mouth,
that's wrong. You may not realize things are getting harder because there's so many sporting events, NBA playoffs. It's set around this time of year because if there is going to be a recession, it takes place more evidently around this time of year. But they're so slick and so strategic. If they don't have playoff time and World Series and Super Bowls and all that taking place during these first 2 quarters. So the first 2 quarters is where the recession is evident. So they get you distracted and you start thinking maybe you don't have that much more money because you was indulging in these different events and going to different parties, and that's part of it. But you also don't realize there's something called food inflation. That's when the food costs more money and they give you less quantity. So you're getting a lesser amount of food and it's costing more for a lesser amount.
Hey, Levon.
And then there's hyperinflation where the value of the dollar is on decline. So those two running concurrent means that life is getting exponentially harder. But there's so many different sporting events and different activities taking place.
You tried to gank me last night and today.
That your irresponsible spending dramatically is having an impact on the lack of funds you have now. It does play a role, but not in the grand scheme of things. Life is just getting harder because the cost of living is a lot more higher than it normally is. Like I said, it's called food inflation. You're getting a lesser quantity and it costs more money. Remember when bags of chips was 25 cents and 50 cents? I feel like an old man talking about that. I'm not even in my 40s.
You finna be though. You ain't that young.
Soon, there's gonna be a scarcity of jobs because the AI technology is in. And they're doing everything to replace. Big time companies are doing everything to replace using workers because ever since the pandemic, they learned the benefits of operating businesses remotely. And in doing so, they don't never want a pandemic to happen again where they're caught off guard and they have to lay so many people off and be impacted severely by their business. So everybody has reacclimated themselves to AI technology in particular. Okay. So they don't have to hire people no more, which
that
means
is
the
lacking protein, Alan.
An incredible decline.
Protein.
Couple that with what's called the silver tsunami. What's the silver tsunami? That's when you only have people that's very young and people that are extremely old and not enough people in between. The people in between are your working class. They do the work that provides for Social Security for the older people. They do the work that establishes them becoming homeowners.
You can't have my kid.
If there's too much older people and too much younger people and not enough people in between, then the housing market will be on decline because so many people will be dying that don't fulfill their mortgage obligations because all the old heads got their jobs. So let me explain something to you. The average person gets their house in or around when they're 30, 35 years old. That's the average. People start coming into homes. We don't have enough people around that average that's alive right now. We had a baby boom. So there's a lot of younger people and there's a lot of older people, right? And so the older people are about to die, lifetime expectancy being 72. And the younger people haven't bought homes yet, and property taxes are used to pay for the infrastructure of society. Property taxes are used to pay for school teachers, for doctors, for lawyers, for policemen, okay? School lunches, street lights, keep the roads and highways smooth on the pavement, pay for firemen. That's what property taxes pay for. But let's say most of your population is too young, so they don't have properties yet. And the rest of your population is so old, they'll be dying with the properties left there for no one's paying it. And that group that normally becomes the owners are outnumbered dramatically by the younger people and the older people. This is called the silver tsunami. This means the collapse of Social Security as you know it. I hope you guys really understand what I'm saying. Shit's crazy right now. I hope you understand. It's called the silver tsunami. And so the only way you can balance things out, you're blessed if some viruses can happen and wipe out older people and younger people.
Down, please,
or some can wipe out younger people, some can wipe out older people. Or maybe some viruses can knock out the older people and legislation can push laws to knock out some younger people, and we can kind of find a balance. So they have to employ some depopulation tactics. But that's all in speculation. Maybe that stuff don't happen.
That's ammunition.
I'm not even going to speak on that any further. I'm going to keep this as economically based as possible. But we should have a conversation about
that tablecloth
those things in particular. I want you to realize that this shit is a reality TV show. Don't fall victim to be one of the actors that's scripted to fail. Don't become one of the actors that's scripted to fail. Okay? Don't become one of those. Real talk. Don't do that. Don't become prey to the script that's been written for you to fail. This shit is all one big reality TV show. Keep you as distracted as possible, and then before you know it, the world's changed, and you've been thinking it's been like this the whole time.
It's a reality TV show, y'all.
All right.
In this reality, they got
everything
was
this way the whole time, all the while it really wasn't. Shit is a script. So don't be one of the actors and actresses scripted to fail. Get your money up, make your investments, get into the mentorship so I could coach you and let you know there's a plethora of things that you can put those monies into that you'll be receiving from the program, so you can take what you've learned to the next level. Okay? You go to brotherpolight45@gmail.com. You pay your $2,000 to get access to anywhere between 50 grand to 300 grand that you don't got to pay back. You'll also get access to credit cards with larger limits, 100 grand more. Okay? And we'll get you access to the credit cards that don't have late reporting. No late fees.
Hey, Nequa.
We'll give you access to credit cards where you could turn off credit reporting.
Hey, Nequa, we got the answer to your question. This.
With the right knowledge, you can use a credit card that has
$100,000
with no late fees, and you can turn off credit reporting
at
your leisure.
Like him.
With the right knowledge, you'll be able to use that as an investment vehicle to fund your businesses or establish a new one. Let alone the monies that I'm going to help you get funding for that you don't have to pay back, such as Form 7202 or the Employee Retention Credit. Okay? These are just some monies that's available that you don't got to pay back. I need you guys to wake up and realize this, see it for what it is. Okay? That Employee Retention Credit, if you got a business, you get paid $26,000 on each employee that you have per your business. 10 employees, 260 grand. Sole proprietorship, I'll show you how to boost it up. Okay? Employee retention credit has to be predicated upon W-2 employees, not 1099. But if you ride in Uber, shit, if you ride in shotgun, if you was scrubbing you and somebody else's passenger side, you still got money that's out there for you, at least 15 grand that you should be collecting.
Eugene, you still a talking point, even when it's detrimental to you. I called you a scrub about 2 lives ago.
The only action you need to take is to contact me, put your full name and your phone number when you're ready. contact me at brotherpolight45@gmail.com. Leave your full name, your phone number when you're ready. Only when you're ready. Don't touch base if you're not ready. Don't waste your time. Don't waste our time. Don't contact us. Get
right,
chicken
Cupcake.
Shit last minute. Yeah, I'm gonna contact you right back. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get off the phone right now and make payment and disappear. Not necessary. It's childish. We don't have time for that.
And right, Alan.
Yeah, I got the culling it. I'm not sure what you asked me. Is it true you got the culling? I'm not sure.
Have you been in prison?
Yeah.
Hey, Forever Food.
Leave your full name, your phone number, and we'll get to it.
Girl, they got everything. Now they got video chat and shit. I was like, well, slap my mouth and call me Susie.
Over 6 figures.
This is not for you. I don't know why you get your hopes up every time I move my hand. See, look at her, working.
When you're using your credit
she creeping up on me, yo.
Particularly in the case of credit cards. We'll boost your credit scores after sending out those compendiums, memorandums, and affidavits on your behalf. We'll make it happen. And for those that are saying, well, I'll come. Yeah, I got it culling it. It's true, I got the.
Yo,
it's true,
I ain't naming no names because I don't want to get nobody in trouble, right?
I wanted to make sure I understood what you was asking me.
I thought somebody was out. So I hit him up on Facebook because that's where I saw him, and I was like, oh, they out. You know, I hit him up. I was like, yo, hit me up. They go to, what's your number? So I give him my number, and I call him. And I'm like, yeah, he was like, no, I'm still locked up. Nigga, how the fuck is you on Facebook?
Yeah, stock classes are coming up in 3 weeks. We'll be back. Yep, you know the mantra, I'm too smart to be
He got to get that money up to pay David again, y'all. Don't be fooled. He talking about the government fooling y'all now. He trying to
tap in with you guys. Let's tap in with you guys and make it happen. So you just email us, leave your full name and your phone number, and we start getting to work, man. You know, I pray for all you guys, man. This shit is getting fucking sick out here. It's rough out here. It's really getting rough out here. I'm gonna do a high power stream tomorrow, early in the AM too.
Oh,
so I want you guys to stay tuned tomorrow. Thank you for my credit shooting up 40 plus. Kelly, one
Why
Evan.
You trying to torture us, y'all? I'm
Thanks
not getting up early in the morning to listen to this bullshit.
Kelly,
right, sir. Nobody needs to stay on.
I said credit shot up to 40 plus. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm bringing back the courses. Bringing back the courses for sure.
Oh, wait a minute. Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. This is Polite calling you from Miami-Dade prison.
You're in the program, you'll find out.
I wonder how that'll go over. Right,
we try to
look, they didn't even try to boost themselves up to go live for 2 days now.
From people just randomly doing anything and everything.
I told Jada earlier in the chat, I say
where they should place their comments or
Crystal.
So when you're in the program, you know what to do and how to do it. Avocado, thanks for the love. Now, I ain't been on Clubhouse. I just like talking that much. I don't want to be obligated. You know, people tell me I should get a podcast, all sorts of shit, but I don't know, man. It's kind of rough for me, man. I be so busy.
You gotta
be hard for me to commit to just conversating. I'm definitely not into no gossip.
You gotta put molded leave-in conditioner.
I'm thinking about it. We'll figure something out.
Or actually, that jar right there. Rub some of that right by your legs. Crystal, stop. A good little handful.
Yep, when I do lives, that's when you know it's me. Brother POLIJHD45@gmail.com. Leave your full name, your phone number. Let's get to it. Let's make that money, change your life. $2,000 is going to change your life. Are you ready to change your life? You email us.
That boy ain't got long enough to bring
only
shit.
When you're ready.
Look. Hey, Hotter.
Email us and let's get.
Look, Marcus, he be telling people he gonna bring back this and the other, but he don't never bring it back. He just take that money.
Nobody should be here working to the sweat of their brow for the rest of their
Yellow
life.
Bond.
That's kind of wild. You got people out here encouraging people to work a job for 30, 40 years and get a pension by the time they're 66, 67, and never considering food inflation, never considering hyperinflation. For every $100,000 that you get, it's going to be worth $60,000 or less by the time you retire. They're not even telling you that. You can't tap into the pension now using it in real time while the dollar has more value than it will have by the time you retire, because then they're going to penalize you. Unless you get a cash and tax deferrable compensation arrangement plan, such as the QRP, the Qualified Retirement Plan. And sometimes it just feels, it's not a waste.
DJ, you
but,
you sound like
when you're talking to people who are not training to be millionaires, they kind of look at you stupid for even talking about the science of taxation, endowment fund trust, or solo taxing trust funds, or PIH, private interest holdings, or tax equalization ratios in retrospect to doing tax deed or tax lien investing. It's rough because it's like, where do you start? Where the culture never suggested that we should be preparing ourselves for being in a certain tax bracket. The culture just really influences us to get a job.
And I am holding myself
but the chips fall where they may, where they lie.
And hopefully
one day
brother.
you hit the lotto or something really powerful should happen randomly. They got us really confiding more in randomism.
I think it's so script now.
Actually executing a plan where it would be inevitable for us to have a certain tax bracket. Because it's not that hard. Because only 5% of people and less will access wealth. So there's a monopoly on ignorance, because over 95% of people will never access wealth, which means it's not that difficult to become part of the other 5%.
I mean, they just want to walk around wandering.
We're getting a shortage of opportunities to be wealthy. It should almost be impossible to be poor if 95% of the masses will never access wealth.
And that's why we know you dropped out of school right there.
Give or take.
That dumb shit you just did right there.
Give or take. Talk to me nice. Go to brotherpolite45@gmail.com. Yes, you can put your house in a trust. If you still have a mortgage, we just have to do a little extra work.
Yes, you can retitle your property to the trust.
And then I would say get a insurance policy that you could borrow against, and then assign the trust to the insurance policy after you've retitled the property to the trust. A whole lot of tax benefits there.
Tell me how you really
but of
feel,
course,
bro.
consult your CPA or your accountant to cross-reference and double-check to verify anything that I'm saying, to make sure I'm not leading you astray, because I have no credentials. I didn't graduate and get any of the paperwork that qualifies me to give advice in terms of those things. But when you join our program, I have a lot of people who are credentialed that work for me, for you, without you having to spend extra money, so we can help you along the process.
Homeless in the park.
But yeah, peace to God, my man, the president. Miss you, G. You gotta pop out on me, man. All that credit shit going out the window. Yeah, man, you people say stuff like this for years. If you just got access to it, you could have changed your life in real time.
I'm gonna tell you for the 4th live stream.
You gonna wait till the world ends, until the value, till your world ends. Of course, I do option trading. All right, y'all. Blessings in abundance. Remember, hit me.
Now, I have heard it said amongst some of the older people, you know, they might not can read, but they can cipher, or they can, you know, count, or whatever you want to call it. But I've never heard the opposite.
Leave your full name and your phone number when you're ready to spend your $2,000 to get access to 6 figures that you don't have to pay back. Access to 6 figures per the credit cards get mentorships
Hey,
and get
Lorraine.
coaching so you have a wide range of ideas how you may want to amass wealth or grow the money that you got coming in. Because the worst thing that can happen is for you to get $200,000, $300,000 and then not know how to invest it or grow it, and it slowly starts to dissipate.
Wait.
You feel me?
He said you grow it and it slowly starts dissipating. That means it slowly starts going away. What is wrong with you? Jesus. Jesus be a speaking spell for this ninja here. I had to hear said he one time, huh? What? Hey, Seth. Mm-hmm.
The world has changed, man. I hope you guys get ready for it.
Can't do
Leave your full name, your phone number when you're ready. To spend your $2,000 to get your mentorship, get your credit restored. We're gonna boost it to the highest level, but always keep in mind, even if you give that so-called good credit, there's over 30 different credit bureaus.
I don't want to be anybody's bitch.
And financial institutions alike that have a say
on
what you can be approved of, if you get approved, right? And why you should be approved. So we tearing down the firewalls and not just TransUnion, Experian, Equifax, and FICO, because they don't have the say.
Wait a minute. He turned down the firewalls, y'all. You know what settings firewalls got? Low, medium, and high. That's it. Low, medium, and high. And guess what? It's for your internet security.
Over you getting the large sums of monies or large sums that you don't have to pay back.
Yo, he hear words like the
sound
of the motherfuckers that incorporated in
because they don't teach it in school. So some things are word of mouth and experience driven and talking to the right people. And this information is accumulative over time. Go through trial and error and you pick it up for the person that says, so how come you know these things and most people don't? Because if it's not taught in the public school system, most people don't know. Quite frankly, that's the answer. So yeah.
You know one thing I do know, Eugene? If you save up money, it don't dissipate, it grows. How about that?
Hit us up, brother, POLIGHT45@gmail.com. Leave your full name, your phone number when you're ready to change your life. Blessings and abundance. Iluvu.
Coming to you soon from a prison near you, Eugene and his credit restoration microwave. Yo, I was keeping my fingers crossed. I ain't even look at that nigga page but once yesterday because I was like, if he live, I don't want to see it because then if I see it, I'm going to have to go live. I'm sorry, y'all, but we had a birthday live stream to do last night, and as y'all saw, it was fun. And I wasn't trying to think about no damn Eugene last night. Yeah, the squirrel master. They go through you like they did Andy in Shawshank Redemption till you get some guts about you and fight back, little bitch. Yo, I can't believe this has been going on for over a year because this is an actual court case and not some BS made up by some random person on the internet. So yeah, the wheels of justice are notoriously slow. So I don't know why we expected Polite's case to go through at the speed of light. He gonna ask to work in the prison library and get sent to the showers when he gets locked up. The tears of a clown. Yes, we gonna get Pepsi them to come on, no, Prestige to come on and sing it live. Right? No. What was the way he said last live stream? I'm about to throw some dead into the bottle of. Oh shit! I don't even remember that shit was so dumb. I try to forget these as fast as possible. I ain't even gonna lie. To retain that bullshit is the way to set the brain cell matter degradation. You know, you'll be to fuck your shit up listening to him. Walking around thinking blue is purple and shit. I looked at him earlier. I said, "You funky bitch, you better not do it." And he did it. So here we are. Hey, D-Red, I saw you earlier up in Garfield chat. I wasn't sticking around trying to argue with nobody because I know what I know and I got my shit from Miami-Dade. He was just drafting roommates. I ain't with you. Sir, I am not with you. OMG. He up in LA because I guess it's warmer right now than Florida. I don't know. So now he got the kids. He must be watching them while I'ma let go work. Crystal. DJ. No. You left the door open. Oh, you in there. Right. That's why I just put what I had to put in there and left because I ain't got the time or the inclination. I'll be the you already know my off switch don't work. So I just went on ahead and left. I was like, dude. Like I pulled in that joint because I was like, no, this is not my type of party. I know, not swinging for Eugene at a we love Eugene party. I'm good. We gonna make it seem like. Then they gonna try to put it on the mother and the daughter. Yo, the day before the sounding day that got rescheduled, they had a deposition and it was not for that child's mother. They done took like 10 depositions and all of them sound like they work at the hotel. No, subpoenas. I got it wrong. It's about 10 depositions too. But the depositions ain't got no names on them. You don't believe me? Go to the Miami-Dade website and look it up. You know, I love the ones that's keeping an eye on this for the right reasons because we want a child predator to no longer be able to be a child predator. Everybody else can kick rocks. Like, damn, Tasha, it's like that, son. Yo, I'm busy and I'm tired. I ain't got time to be sitting up here having made up manufactured skirmishes when I got real stuff to do. It's cavity skills. Yo. How long we been on here? About an hour? Excuse. I ain't with y'all. I refuse. I am not going to. It's already 9 o'clock. Wild time. Looking at Eugene just makes me lose all motivation. That nigga look done. He look like he been rode hard and put away wet. He holding on by winging a prayer right now. I heard Clubhouse turned on Bullis Gotti. Right. And now we're going to go ahead and turn it in for the night. This is TripCTreehouse, where it's always swinging, and we out.